For this assignment, I chose to do Chapter 10, Values and Character Education, Traditional and Liberational, and I chose to defend Position 1. Position 1 says that we should have character education in the schools. And I believe that we should, whether it is supporting what the parents have already taught at home, or we're actually instilling these characteristics in the students at school. Our country was based on Judeo-Christian values, and I believe that most parents do want their children to grow up and not lie, not steal, but be respectful and responsible citizens of society. The book talked about the Center for the 4th and 5th R's, Educating for Character. And this is, I went to their website, this is one of the quotes that I got from it. Down through history, education has always had two goals: to help young people become smart and to become good. If you're not respectful and you're not responsible, you're not going to go far in life. I thought it was interesting that as I was looking for images for this video, I looked up the 3 R's to add the 4th and 5th. And so when I looked up the 3 R's, I got reuse, reduce, and recycle. I found absolutely nothing on reading, writing, arithmetic. We have respect and responsibility here, and these two, and especially respect, is a big thing in my classroom. I demand respect. Many, especially high school students, try to tell me that I have to earn their respect. I don't agree with that. I believe that people should respect their elders. I believe that even if a person does not agree with their teacher, their principal, their boss, the president, or whoever holds an office of authority or is an elder to them, they should have respect. They might not always agree with the person, but they should have respect. We might not agree with what our boss says. We might not agree with what our teacher says. We might not agree with what the principal says. We may not agree with the President of the United States, but we should still have respect for the office. There are some websites out there that can give us some ideas on how to teach character education. One of them is charactercounts.org. And it has ideas there, but that also wants to sell you something, but you can still get ideas without actually buying their program. Another website out there that has some good ideas for teachers to teach character education is www.goodcharacter.com. I believe that there needs to be a balance between character education or not. Just as there should be a balance in lots of things in life. The book suggests that reading material should focus on the ideals, mostly consisting of heroes, personal integrity, loyalty, and productivity. It also suggests that U.S. history should focus on the positive aspects of our history. I believe that students should know history, the good and the bad. War happens. Presidents are assassinated. Presidents are impeached. Life isn't always fair or perfect, but that doesn't mean that we can't be an agent of change and show good character. But if we only teach the good things that happen, we're leaving out a piece of history. Also, the book suggests that as we teach history, we should express ideals we stand for and historical achievements. It suggests that classes should study various religions and allow students to reflect on what they've read and reflect on the different ideas being presented. Signs and symbols and speakers and assemblies in schools should reinforce American values. We should teach students how to properly fold a flag, how we should respect the flag. Again, comes back to respect. How should we to have a strong loyalty to our country. We need teachers with strong traditional values. The book says that many schools teach that there is no real right or wrong, black or white. Everything is relative and subjective. It is each person's right to evaluate what is right or wrong. This is called relativism. They even talk about going so far as to ask students to think about, when have your parents been wrong? And what do you think they should have done differently? Now, I'm not saying parents are always right, but that almost borders on them being maybe argumentative to their parents, because some students, especially middle school, high school students, would take that back and make it more of an argumentative thing with their parents. William Bennett, former Secretary of Education, highlights the tradition of common schools as the basis of common values. The liberal view of education holds that traditional values don't matter and that students should decide basic value questions for themselves without guidance from educators, religious leaders, or parents. So, that means it could be okay for students to choose to be rude to others, lie, or steal. Correct? In my opinion, no, that is not correct. Students need guidance, and character education is a good thing in schools.